Okay, all yours, Summer.
Thank you. Thank you. First of all, good evening. And we expect more people, obviously, to start with, right? And as a series of TTT sessions, we would like to start first welcoming everyone. And I'm happy that a lot of people are following and actually learning a lot of stuff from this TTT series, right? To start with, I wanted to go with from very basic. Okay. So very basic means what exactly is a Copilot? Very simplified thing I wanted to go with, right? That's where I wanted to start something from the website. Okay, so let me just go to this website, or maybe I'll just go to this. So I'm just opening every information what I'm trying to show. I will try to explain it in a simple manner. And specifically, I wanted to give a clarity that what feature what I'm using is a paid version and what is there on a free version means for every user to access. That is one. Let it open. Meanwhile, so in my earlier sharings in some of the things, maybe before that website open, right? I just wanted to open one a simple reference of it. You all see this screen, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Yes, Amma.
Summer.
Yep.
Yeah, right. So Copilot is something what Microsoft made it for every individual on the planet who might be using a Windows machine and who might be using Edge browser on any of their configurations. It can be Android, it can be on Apple Mac or any other, right? That is where something which Microsoft started it. Okay, just to give a clear background, this is almost similar like a chat GPT, and one benefit is basically for every individual to get empowered with the uh, AI features. That is where Microsoft made it as a copilot. Means copilot means which is driving with you together your daily productivity. That is the very important point, and to understand that, right? So now, for example, if I am a person who has a Windows laptop, how do I access the Copilot? That will be the first question, right? So I'll go very basic. Ridwan, welcome. Sorry. Do you want to add something or shall I continue? Ridwan?
I think Amma, you just go ahead first.
Yeah, sorry. He was just messaging, so I thought to, right? So very importantly, I'll go from first from the Windows 11 perspective. This is the screen which you see. It is a Windows 11 built-in. Okay. In that, there is a icon on the taskbar which is called Copilot. Okay. This is the experience for a first person whoever tried to start using a Copilot. Okay. Now, what is that Copilot is used for? So very importantly, the first important thing we need to understand is what is the capacity of the Copilot, or what are the things we can able to learn from the Copilot, right? So you see here, good afternoon, Amarnath. What can I help you with today? For example, right? It can create a draft, it can give an advisory, it can learn something new based on our questions, it can create an image, and it can create a plans. It can help us for day-to-day activities like brainstorming ideas with the team, or if we need to do something out of the box, we can able to do some brainstorming discussion with the Copilot, and we can able to practice the languages. For example, in India, there is a multiple languages. You know, you all know it's more than like 40, 50 languages, different states, example. And I collaborate with you guys on even English. And I know that you guys use Malay, right? So that is one of a scenario which we can able to use, right? And the first important thing is what all you can see on the Copilot page or web app, basically when you log in onto the PC. Okay. This is where you put all your questions, ask anything is the place where you can. And the good point is in the recent updates from the time of Microsoft launched, like almost like 1.5 to 2 years before to now, 1.5 year, I can say precisely. Now they have been adding more and more flexible user interfaces for us to get communicated and use it for, right? On the left side, you see this is basically the conversations which I have done. So conversations means because Copilot is like a chat agent or chat tool where you can continue the conversations. That's where it is called as a conversations. Earlier, before the AI, especially with the ChatGPT or Copilot, a search was limited for one line of information. Means you enter some information, take example on a Bing or take example on a Google, you put a question, it gives multiple references, right? Now, and after that, we need to go through multiple websites. I'm just going from very basic so that everyone, whoever joins newly today, then they can update themselves as well, right? Now, with the chat GPT and the Copilot kind of a tools comes in, right? It becomes like a conversation. So you are sitting in front of a smart tool where you can have a continuation of your thoughts or discussions, queries, anything. Right. Now, in the era of development, from the time of a first version to till now, GPTs have been improving every month or every quarter or every 6 months in a very newer versions, right? So, for example, these are all my conversations. If I scroll down, it can go almost like 1 year plus. Okay. Now I can just show you. So, for example, unity in diversity. By the way, this one, what I'm trying to use, it is very basic. This I'm using it my personal email account at the rate of outlook.com. You can see this, right? This is not a paid version, this is a free version. Okay. Now, what I can able to do is I can start continuing the conversations from here itself. This is the beauty of a AI GPTs which we are using. The present one which I'm trying to showcase is a Copilot. Right? So when I start the new, there are certain icons here, right? One is a quick response, right? So if you're putting any questions, right, it can respond within 2 to 3 seconds. Based on our query, we need to choose the response method. Think deeper, example. What is that it's showing? Think deeper means it may take tentatively some 30 seconds to response. And when do we need to use this? It is better for us if we have some complex topics to use with, right? And in last 2 months, this is the newer version, which is called the GPT-5 version, which is helpful to respond quickly and deeper. This is the third one, right? And the fourth one is deep research, right? So for example, if you are writing some research papers, if you are writing some detailed documentation, this is the recommendation, right? And one important thing is, for example, if I have any file or any reference of a screenshot, anything to want to start the new conversation, this is where the plus button comes into action. For example, I can click upload and attach any document technically. For example, maybe what I will do, I will just say this is a JPEG file. Create a detailed note on the picture uploaded. So I'm just using an option think deeper. If you see here, when I click think deeper, it will take time, but it will come back with exact information. Right? This is one of the best way to understand anything when we don't have immediate person to handhold or guide. This is very simple, right? Now, what I can do is, now I could see here, this is the response. I'll just show you the picture as well, right? What was the picture? This was the picture I have uploaded into Copilot. This is a architecture of one of a solution called Azure Stack HCI. Basically, this is the Azure local solution, how the overall solution looks like, right? Now, to simplify this, to make it to understand, I used Copilot. This is what I did, right? So what is it saying? This diagram illustrates how Azure Stack HCI bridges on-premises infrastructure with Azure Cloud Services. Okay, the top sections means if you see the diagram on the top layer, what is it showing? Azure Portal, Azure Resource Manager, Azure CLI, and so on. So now till now it has read about the picture which I have given. Correct. Now the important point here is it gives us the references also for the next continuation. Can you summarize the key points in a simpler terms? What are the practical applications of this solution? Can you provide examples of similar technologies? Example, right? Now I have still option to change it to anywhere. So for example, if I need a smart one, right, I will simply say that I will use mic. So wanted to understand the licensing for Azure Stack HCI.
Guest VMs running Windows Server may require separate licensing.
So what I did is I just started conversation with it. So I said I want to use it. So wanted to understand the licensing of Azure Stack HCI. Okay, maybe earlier it was I didn't share the voice. Let me just do it again, right? When I click on mic, talk to Copilot means this conversation till before, like 2 months before, I have to do only on a typing. Now I have an option to give a voiceover. Okay. If I use the same login, example of Outlook.com, right, on my mobile app as well, it's the same experience which I can do. Okay. Now, the good point is when I ask some question beyond whatever the screenshot, it referred the information from the sources, right? So it is giving me a reference from where this has captured this information. So what is that as an individual I'm able to get benefited is I'm able to concise the entire requirement in a simplified manner to explain, right? Now I will say that as a layman, how can I explain to non-technical person about this technology? Example, right? So now you understand. So your own mini Azure at home. That's how the starting point is. It's basically giving a clarity and the confidence in the simplified thing. Now, when I opened this, it even considered me. I'm an Indian audience, so considering the scenario, bento box analogy. Think of Azure Stack HCI like a bento box, like a thali. So thali means a full plate of food which is served with multiple. Right, that is one. Right. So in a simple summary, it's saying that Azure Stack HCI let you powerful software on your machines will, which still using the cloud to manage, protect, and update everything. This is one simple thing, right? And the other symbol, what you see, it even I can share my entire computer to Copilot to access and give me the directions. This is something which has been added in the recent times. Okay, I'll not take much time on this. I'll get into more exciting ones. I did earlier also few sessions, but I wanted to share something refreshing kind of, right? So if I am a person, I want to access from the browser. Okay, I can just do the same thing. So this is something called as a copilot.microsoft.com. Okay, this is a browser which I'm using. Under that, Microsoft is doing a lot of testing for multiple things. Okay. Now, in that, the first important thing in the recent times which they have announced is called as a creator gallery. So we all have been seeing a lot of social media sharing on taking a reference of a prompt and recreating with a picture, recreating the scenarios. Example, right? This is something similar and better as well. What I could see, even I tried with adding my picture, but it did not give a better results for myself. Okay, now this is all like something motivating for us. How do we differentiate or use our thought processes? Okay, especially like creating an image example, right? So this is all the reference pictures someone or Microsoft has did it example, right? Now you see this is a picture, okay, which has been created based on this prompt. You see, let's zoom it. Okay, you can able to see this now, right? Someone, Ridwan or Lauren, you can able to understand this. So to create this image, this is the prompt which they have used. Create a wide angle photograph of white desert, okay, dunes with a focus on small doodle flowers. And I will say here small sunflowers, a simple to get practice for myself, right? With the pastel and enamel colors, okay? And I will say white Thar Desert. White Thar Desert basically is part of India. So the Thar Desert, I'm just trying, okay? And I'm trying to change it, okay? And the ratio, what kind of a photo I require, right? So I'm just recreating this picture with my need example. I'll just say to create it and zoom it out a little bit. And it is helping me to recreate my vision with the reference what I choose from the gallery. So I would seriously request anyone to try this. This is something more exciting and our imagination can be put across in a better way, right? Now I gave some changes on the prompt. I said I need it like a sunflowers and in a vivid pastel and enamel colors. This is the colors which is differentiated. I said how the Thar Desert dunes looks like. This is one simple picture I can just say, right? Now let me go back to the gallery. I will choose something else as well. Maybe this one. This is looking very unique and different. It's like a dog-shaped balloon, okay? Now I say elephant shaped balloon, okay, in a portrait, so and so. I'll keep everything same, okay. I'll just say do. You may ask, Amar, what is this? You are just doing the copy paste of it, right? Obviously, I'm trying to do a copy paste of it because I'm trying to improvise my prompting by taking the right references. For the demo sake, I'm just changing one word. But if I have some imaginary, I know how my strong prompt has to be and how it can give a better result for me. Example, right? Now you see, it's not easy to imagine or create even if you know a lot of tools for a designing purpose. It's very tough, right? Because it's a glass shaped and it's a balloon kind of, it just created a scenario with this, right? Now I can still continue the conversation. I can say that in place of this, I want a black and white colored flowers. I'm just giving it as. So I'm not giving a full prompt because already it knows me. This is the conversation which is different, right? When we use this kind of things without a conversation model, which is like a GPTs or basically or a chat kind of a scenario, we are stuck only with this outcome. Now I'm trying to convert that into a black and white. So earlier was a detailed prompt, which helped me to create from the dog to elephant, right? Now I have just given one simple instruction, reimagining the spring in black and white colored flowers. Obviously, there is no black and white colored for flowers, I know, but I just requested it to create. So it actually converted the entire image into black and white, if you see, because balloon is a transparent. Correct. This is one a simple thing which actually helps us to try different image creation going with our thought process. I would request everyone to just try this at least of on your phone or a PC, right? Now, the other important scenario which I wanted to showcase is the left section called labs. Now here you have multiple actions which you can able to use, okay? There is one specific feature. It is available as of now on the browser Copilot example. Okay, I'll just show you. I'll just play a small video before I start showcasing that how it looks and feel, right? So let me just play. This is a good screen size. Yeah. basically, what does that mean, right? It makes your life little easy, at least when you start adopting this. And one disclaimer, we need to compulsorily read it. Copilot Actions is an early stage of AI powered tool, means it is still in a experimental stage. It is available today as an experiment for Copilot users in Copilot Labs. This is where the section is. While Copilot Actions has strong built-in mitigation, it is not immune to web exploits. Basically, it is not changing anything, or it is not having any compliance kind of it. It is just a trial which they are trying to do. And they have given some examples as well. Okay. So maybe what I will do is I will just try to use one of a prompt for the demo purpose example, right? How do I use it is I'll just show you quickly the difference. Okay. So earlier I was showing you guys this version, right? The right side one is basically the desktop app. Okay, so when I click on a quick actions, quick responses, I don't see an option called actions here, right? The same thing when I log in from my browser, there is an option which is called action. Okay, now based on my region, I have an option to choose something. Okay, I'll just say reserve a hotel room, or basically book a stay. I'm using it like book a stay. Using a website called booking.com. As of now, it's a pre-filter from Microsoft. In Tirupati. Okay, I'm just giving this. Now, the good point is it is going to a website called booking.com, and immediately, okay, take control. I'm just giving a control to Copilot to search way off of me. No screenshots are taken. Give back control. Yeah, one example. It is still thinking, right? Accessing booking.com for Tirupati, right? It is still taking a time. So basically, it will continue from here. I think this is how it was. Now you say booking.com, it has given options. I can able to give a control. I can just start the conversation, right? So Tirupati, this is a place in South India, by the way. Andhra Pradesh on November 2025, 2nd to 5th. You see, this is not the right English. I'm just clicking across. Okay, so when I typed it, it automatically will search for me and it will give me a reference. This is obviously in a very, very initial stage, I say, but it helps us to do a lot of actions for ourselves. So it is now selecting the destination Tirupati, if you see now, right? And it is choosing the calendar, navigating calendar to select November. I have given like a regular language like 2nd to 5th, right? So selecting the check-in and check-out dates. I can still do a lot of things for adults 6 and children 1. I'm adding more stuff, right? Now, when I put it, it automatically do the action for me on this website, right? So expanding guest selection menu options. I will say I need this pricing on rupees. As of now, it's a very trial. It's going to US. I'm just asking it to be adjusting. Now you see it is increasing the adults. It is increasing the number of people, and it is trying to add the children and search for it. Right? Adjusting guest numbers. See, as of now, as I earlier said, it's very, very initial and a very basic what exactly the Copilot uh, theme is, especially for the actions. As of now, I'm just using it for a basic demonstration. In the soon time, when it increases and when it gives a better qualitative, so we can just still do, right? And the age of the children is 6. So because now you see, it is asking age needed as a highlight, right? So I need to enter the age of the child. Okay, so then I said I need the pricing on rupees, and the age of the children is 6. Now you see, it is taking an action automatically. 6 years old, and it start searching based on my criteria which I have asked for, right? So selection thing, finalizing setting, proceeding with search. Looks like the rupees is still not yet considered. Oh wow! So changing currency USD to rupees. You see this? Scrolling through currencies in INR. So I just mentioned it as rupees. Now it is considering Indian rupees INR as a phrase properly. So I can use for certain websites like Skyscanner. I can use it for hotel booking. And as of now, I just showcased you what is a pre-filter or a pre-defaulted, right? So I may say that I like Taj Tirupati. I'm just giving one more input to it. Updating guest details to 6 hours, and it is trying to update, exploring the booking details for Taj Tirupati. It opened parallelly the other page as well. Wow. So I'll not take much time. I'll just try to see if, right, I directly opened the Taj Tirupati, if you see now, right? So, and updating the guest details for booking. Again, it is just trying to update itself. Adjusting guest on to 6. Children, I have already given saying that I need for 6 years old child. Any questions, Ridwan or Lauren, on the call till now? Anyone has any thoughts or doubts? Okay.
No, I don't see any questions.
Thank you. So this is one simple thing I would leave to individuals to explore. So if you want to explore, I'll just pause it for now here. Okay, so I'll just close it off. I'll just say yes, cancel for now. How do we access this? It's very simple. Okay. On the web browser, when we use Copilot, there is an option in the drop-down list as a menu search. You have an option called Actions, right? As of now, it has been added with 4 options like cheap flight. You can able to see Skyscanner. There is an option for more. If I remove this, I can able to use the actions more by finding the best restaurants from TripAdvisor. I believe this is the icon for TripAdvisor. Hotels.com. I don't know what exactly the hotel.com. This is a website. In India, it's not fully popular. And the fourth one is booking a stay, right? So very importantly, this is all a trial or a testing scenarios which Microsoft is making. That is where it is called as an experiments, which is like a labs. Okay, they are trying to bring to us on our day-to-day lifestyle how it can be useful, right? So as of now, the Copilot actions are currently available to sign in Copilot Pro users worldwide in the European economy area also, right? Sorry, my bad. I lost the power. I'll just switch off the camera at least. I should not look very hard or dark, right? This is something which I wanted to share, and there are more stuff to explore, right? So you can able to try more options here. I would like to just ask if we have more time here. Ridwan, who is next? Should I continue to give some more stuff on a Copilot Studio and other stuff?
You can also Andy is available too.
Yep. Andy, maybe you cover it. If we have still time, I'll come back. Yeah.
Okay, no worries, because mine is actually not exactly Copilot, but as you know that I've been doing most of my stuff on ChatGPT.
Sure.
So okay, let me just do a quick share.
So is it able if okay, go ahead, go ahead. I just see a question from Zoe. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let me just share my current screen. Audio. Ah, yeah. So yeah, hi guys. So let me just uh, share what I've been doing. So quite a few months ago, back in late of May, I actually had a stroke. Uh, since the stroke, oops, the screen is not sharing, is it? Are you all seeing any screen other than? Okay, yeah,
I can, we
screen
can
there.
see
Okay,
your
right.
chat.
So okay, good. So lately, I actually had a stroke, and ever since then, I've been using ChatGPT to help me manage my health. Right. So one of the things that I think we all always do is that when we go to the supermarket or whatever, and we see packages, sometimes trying to understand the package, whether or not the package is, I mean, the item is safe for your consumption or not, is is a question mark. So here we have this is actually a chat GPT window. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture, right? I'm going to take a photo, and this is a photo of okay, you're getting the update. Hang on. So what I've done is actually I've taken a photo of this particular iced tea, um, and I've actually asked the question whether or not that item is safe. And this is the result. Are you guys seeing the screen?
Yes, we are, Andy. We are
Okay,
seeing,
okay.
is it safe question? This peach iced tea, we are seeing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, okay, great. So you can see that it says here this peach iced tea, uh, okay, it's a repeated image. It's not safe for your health condition based on your diabetes and blood pressure concerns. So this is actually a summary of what is found from the label itself. Yeah, and if you see the picture itself, let me just show you the picture. You can see the picture is basically a lot of Korean. It's all Korean, and some of the words here. And like for example, if we want to read and try to make sense of it ourselves, it will you need to be a doctor or some specialist to understand most of the things. Yeah. So what I've done is I've actually keyed in the parameters. That means I've told ChatGPT what my conditions are, and then asking it to check whether or not the particular item is safe for consumption. So based on the item itself, it gives you a result and tells you, oh, okay, the calories is 120 calories, moderately safe, yeah, but the sugar is 27 grams, right? 27 grams is no, it's extremely high. You're 6.75 teaspoons, right? And then if you look at the carbs itself, it's about 29 grams. So it's all from sugar, right? Sodium is 0 milligrams, that's good. So it says no salt content. And fat is 0 grams, it's also no fat, right? Protein is also 0. So it says no benefit, no benefits from it, no protein from it. And sweeteners, sucrose and all that. Yeah, it's artificial and may in fact get insulin. Yeah. So this is and then it tells you why it's unsafe, right? So this is what I would suggest that you all can actually use in ChatGPT or Copilot for that matter. Is just enter the beginning itself. You just enter your condition. What are the things that you're trying to look for? That means your target, and then from your target itself, you can take a scan of whatever, take a picture of whatever food or whatever things that you plan to buy, and let it give you a suggestion for it, right? So this is one of the things that I would say is very helpful and very useful for me on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. Okay. Another thing is, for example, so say I want to say right now my weight is 66 kilograms. Yeah. Like I just tell it my weight is now 60 kilograms. and it's trying to compute. It is updated and save memory, right? So it has got it. Okay. So let me just ask. Okay, what is, so it knows what is my height and what is my weight, right? So that I can say what is my ideal weight. So what I'm asking is what is my ideal weight, and from based on my height and based on my weight, it will actually do what is like a BMI type of calculation. But of course, if you key in your fat percentage, you can also get a better reading, right? So if you say, okay, ideal weight 56 to 76.2, right? So healthy target for you is about 54 kilograms. You have to gain 54 kilograms or 68 kilograms is a safe, healthy, sustainable range, right? So right now I'm 61, right? So I say, okay, plan you to be health target. So I can just say, hey, plan you for me to achieve health target. And then what it will do is actually it will make some suggestions. Yeah. While waiting for the response, any questions so far? Questions? Okay. So you can see, oh, the calorie surplus, I need to have at least 300 to 400 calories per day. Protein, I need to have about 90 to 100 grams per day of protein. My focus foods will be complex carbs, right? The lean proteins, healthy fats, and fermented foods, micronutrients, dense produce, right? So these are some of the suggested breakfasts, lunch, and dinner. So, again, if you are one that doesn't know how to cook or not too sure, you can actually just follow the instructions here, and you can actually have a very healthy meal. Yeah. Okay, that's all I have to share for now. Over to you,
Yep. Okay.
Rizwan. Yeah.
Andy, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I believe Amma has shared very, very good information today on Copilot and Andy as well. So I always encourage other people to join because when I share, right, it's like mostly related to technology and don't really have a story to tell. So when Andy and Amma is inside, it's something exciting. So people, when they hear, is a new knowledge for them. So I will just show about latest news, right, on Copilot. And then okay, let me just share my screen. So as usual, there are few places you can go to actually look into the latest announcement, right? I have to be honest, most of the announcements now on 365 we going deeper and deeper in features, right? So you can see the one that Amma presented is most of them are exciting. But for Microsoft 365 Copilot, the improvement are made for the betterments of the enterprise working culture, right? So you can actually go to this site. I will paste it in later in the chat. So you can see what are the recent discussions, right? So it's quite a knowledge sometimes to you as well, right? And then you can actually go to blogs and see what are the news as well. So let me just go to the word first. After remove this Teams bar, I will click again. Yep. Okay. So this has been just released, right? So September 15th, right? So you can see Copilot chat comes to the Microsoft 365 apps. So you can see all here. So everything is here now in the right side. But so what is the difference between the previous one is now it's become a chat, right? So previously you actually need to talk to whatever information you present and you open in the document. But now when we have this, so it will be a bit different, right? So you can see now it's available in all, even in Excel. You can choose, for example, like analyst role. You can choose like a normal role, right? You can see here, you can see here research and those things, right? So those are actually new features that was introduced, right? So we can actually go and try. Let's go and try, right? So just log in and make sure I'm in my Copilot account. I already opened over here.
Should I share my screen? Do you want to go together? It's open.
Yeah, that would be nice too. During nighttime, my internet is
Let's
really
go.
slow
You
over
just
here.
guide,
I'm not sure why.
yeah, you just guide me. I'll continue. That's all. So let's see. Yeah. So this is the page, right, which you are trying to search for.
Yeah, you can just open any Word or Excel file.
Perfect. Give me a second. Let me just open PowerPoint. Let it open. Meanwhile, let me just open one more time any other application as well, like for example, Word as well. Let's open that parallelly. All right. Now, shall I create a blank presentation? That one.
Okay. If you have any documents, you just open. It's okay. You can open a blank presentation as well.
Perfect.
Mine is still loading.
I'm using Word now parallelly. Okay, so create Word document. Example. It is signing in. Okay, it's taking some time, little time. I know. So maybe in parallel, I'll just show the live demo on M365 as well. Parallelly, if it is opening, right? This is what Ridwan is talking about. So for example, this is a presentation of 83 pages. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Now, this is a version which has a Copilot, okay, which is a Copilot with M365. Earlier, the options were limited here, saying to attach a document or give a topic which used to generate this, right? Now, what Microsoft did is they brought the chat into your application as well. For example, if I'm using this as a presentation, I can do a conversation directly from here. Okay, so this is very, very basic, right? So I'm just saying, find the information of Copilot Studio. Now, there are two things here, right? Because it's a enterprise version, it gives me two options. Okay, one to get the information from web browser, I mean from the internet. Second is from the work. Okay, so what I'm trying to ask now is find the information of Copilot Studio example, right? Now it is searching the data within my Copilot Microsoft 365 subscription. Now you see automatically it is showing that Copilot's web search is off because I'm asking it to find the information from the work. Work means the profile which I have for my account, which is techready.com, where I have a Copilot for Microsoft 365 license. Right, I think it is taking a little more time. So earlier it used to search information and try to create it. Now it is trying to find out the information from where, right? Now you asked information about Copilot Studio. Let me zoom it a little bit like this, maybe. Is this good? Right. So now the important scenario is it is giving me all the information, what exactly is available from my intranet, which is on my work. Work means basically it is finding out the information from OneDrive, Outlook, or any place within my M365 account configured. Right? This is how on the enterprise versions which I can able to use it. And now what I can do is I can just copy this and create my continuation on my slides. Okay. Now let me open back. It is opened here. It's still taking a longer time, bro. It's asking the authentication. Okay, I think it's opening now. Hopefully, yeah, it is logged in now. So should I open a new blank presentation?
Yes, I think you can just open any. Yeah, yeah. I already opened my screen as well, but it's okay. You can just show.
Yep. Sorry, yeah. I thought mine will be sweeter.
It's okay.
Right. So where can I see Copilot here? I don't see here. I don't see Copilot here. Why? Where do you see Copilot in your login?
Oh, you don't see the login for you? No, oh, it should be at the right side, just beside the designer. Sometimes it won't appear. You need to refresh.
That's
Just
what I did.
refresh. Yeah, just do a refresh.
Parallel, I'll just do Word as well if it opens.
It,
So sometimes
it happens normally when you have so many accounts.
understand. Okay. Maybe let's do one thing. Okay. So in place of this, right, let me just open one more. I change the email account to outlook.com. Okay. So this is my outlook.com email ID, right? Let me click Copilot to showcase the difference. Yeah. Now you see there is no option called work or web, correct? Now I have a chat. I think re-authenticating happens here as well then. Maybe for time being, do you want to continue?
Yes. Okay. Let me show my screen. Okay.
Because we should not lose the time for others.
Okay. The things that I just want to show is this one. Okay, I have opened the Word document over here. Let me just zoom out a bit. So I just opened a report title, a report document example. Microsoft created one example for me. So you can see on the right side here, you can see, let me just zoom in. Sorry. Let me just zoom in. I have my zoom. Okay, let me just zoom in over here. You can see these two icons over here, and the entire box now is a chat. Compared to previously, it was just AI that is communicating based on the information presented in the left side, which is the document, right? But now they want to bring the whole experience of the information around your organizations, your tenant, everything, right? So they convert this to a, right? So you can directly go to the internet and even send information into your documents, right? It is much more, I believe, convenient compared to the previous versions, right? You can see here there are other things as well, right? So many suggestions. for example, explains these documents which is they already have previously, but now with the chat feature means you can interact with other documents inside the tenant. For example, can you find recent meetings internal that we had? So let's enter. Okay, so previously we cannot do this, but now it's already, yeah. So you can see here, it able to find. So you have to open another window to do that. But now you don't have to do that. So it's already here. So you can just say now, after it uh, give you the result here. So you can see based on this, okay, you can see it will ask the details summary, but no. Okay, based on this, can you put all this information into the open Word document? Let's try and see if that works. Okay. Okay. See, it cannot do that. Currently, it cannot do that. But it's still probably maybe the formatting that happened. I will need to open a blank document, but I didn't know that. So you can still copy and directly move it over here, right? So let me just do that. So okay. So let me just do a blank page. Insert so let me just paste it over here, right? And then I can write, okay, then I can actually choose all here. And then what I will do, draft with Copilot, you can see this icon, there's a small icon over here. And then I can directly do auto rewrite, fix spelling and get grammar. This is one of the new features they inserted in the this particular the box, right? Feature box, right? So you can, this one was available before, make it shorter, make it formal, right? Auto rewrite. Okay, no error was found, right? So because it's generated by AI. So this one is done, but you can actually go in and maybe like, okay, change the structure of the content, right? So I want to maybe just do change it to table format. So you can see automatically the content is changed to table format. But you can see you can replace. Replace means it will totally replace this one. So if you want to keep it, then you will actually amend. So let's try replace, right? So typically it will replace the original one. And here we can actually change the format if you want to. You can actually add, yeah, like usual that you done, right? So you can actually change the style, right? So those things are you still able to do. So this is one of the latest features that just want to demo and show if you have the license version, so you have this.
Okay. So Ridwan, quickly, I want to show something. Zori is asking something specific. Okay. I just wanted to show. Can I? Can you hear me?
Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah.
I just posted the dots on the CV. The dots are like lopsided, going up and down. I don't know how to arrange it nicely. This is using Word,
I
Like a
understand.
template. Yeah,
So,
like a template that I can just put in my information, it will generate something presentable.
yeah. So one thing, okay. Obviously, end to end, it will not be done by Copilot, but I will just show you quickly the easy methods, okay. Where is it? This is a free version. First thing you guys can see, right? This is a free login, which is called m365.cloudmicrosoft.com. I can use Word, okay, or I can just go to create here. There are multiple templates which is available by default. Okay, so you can able to choose something from here specifically, okay, as related to your lifestyle or anything. This is one option. If not, when I see here, there is an option called CVs. You see this Zoe? These are all free templates, by the way.
Already available on the Word by default.
Yes,
Word
it's
365.
free. Yeah, it is free templates which is available on the browser version. Okay, these are all recommended templates. You can able to choose CVs, invoice formats, or a papers, reports, flyers, everything. Okay, if
But
you are
then when I try to put in, it doesn't seem to churn out.
that's what. So I'll just show you
Maybe
one.
can you please, yeah.
So for example, this is the online version. I'm showing both. Okay. For example, you have a M365 account. I'll just go with the new. Okay. New means it's a fresh file, right? When I go on the left side, click new, right? You have a suggested search here. You see this? You can use something like resume and cover letters. Choose any template. For example, anything you wanted to try out of this? Do you want to see something specific?
Does this apply to only your resume 365? Can I just use my normal installed Microsoft Office Word?
Yeah. You can. So for that, what you can able to do is you just log into this website, okay, which is called word.cloud.com, okay, and log in with your personal account. It can be like a Hotmail or live.com, or
Sorry,
right?
wait, let me see the address.
I'll ping you. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll ping
yeah.
you on Teams, right? What you can able to do is it is the Teams this year, right? So
Yeah.
log in with your Hotmail or Live or Outlook.com, okay, and you get all these options to choose with. Right now, when you are questioning me, when you are asking me on the Teams, no, what I did is I went to my one of a template. I just choose, okay. What I did is I attached my CV. I said, can you recreate the CV with the open template referring to the attachment? Okay. Obviously, it did not replace because that is not the job of AI. It's basically converted my CV into the sections what I see as a template here. Okay. So for example, now I saw something like this. I can just say insert. It will change a lot of information from here. It will automatically convert. So for example, I say insert. Now you see it is changing everything. So there is still a lot of improvement to be happening. Okay. But as of now, it helps you to use the templates and save your stuff, which can be very well deserved for our day-to-day activities. Right. So 1 minute. So this is the profile. What I did is I just say insert. It has changed the pattern. So it is changing. If you see here, the summary has been updated. Okay. And it has added my management. Obviously, some editing has to be done. It is not a ready-made AI GPT, which is available from the third party for with the paid. At least it saves a lot of time for us. Whenever we want some new, just go to file and new and click example, resume and covers. There are at least of some 50 to 70 different formats, which is free.
However, my Word doesn't have the side panel that has AI.
Okay, so you don't need an AI when you have a template because you know already the thing is, right? Now, what you can do is you can use a web browser directly from the bing.com example. Let me show you that. If you want an AI free one, right? You see this, just enter bing.com and you see this symbol. This is Copilot. Okay, I can just click here and use all the AI features from here. Again, if you see, this is my personal login, which is amarnath@outlook.com, which is personal. It's not paid. See this? That is where it is promoting me to go to purchase of Copilot Pro. For a personal usage, if someone wants to have features on Word, Excel, PowerPoint, then we need to upgrade our SKU to Copilot Pro. If not, the basic version, the general GPT for the search and creating an images, it's all free. Yeah. So this is called as Copilot Chat. So copilot.microsoft.com. The other one is when you have a full license, you can able to experience a lot of stuff directly from this page, which is m365.copilot cloud.microsoft.com. I'll ping you both the links, right? Maybe you try and come back to us. Maybe next session we can see from your side also an experience sharing. So, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. You're part of the WhatsApp group, right?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So you try and share your experience, huh?
No, actually, I just Googled. There's so many resume AI online.
Correct. There are a lot, right? But very
But they
important.
always ask you to pay.
Yes.
At the end
So
of the day, you have to pay. That's all.
totally agreed. Yes. So you try this approach. It might help you to save the cost or some dollars at least. Right? See? Yeah. So Ridwan,
However, if I
sorry.
would like
Over
the
to you.
template like the one I posted on the chat, the one with the ranking one, the dots,
Yeah. So
this
the
one will be
screenshot.
yeah,
Right.
ranking or CV.
This is a ranking.
That
Even I remember my CV had this kind of format. Okay. Let me do. If you want to save some time, give me a second. I should have a template. Maybe I'll share you if you have an email ID, just ping on the WhatsApp on the chat. I'll just respond to you with a template which can help you. I remember I have used something like this long back.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So just ping me. I'll share you a few things. Okay.
I've already put my email.
I'll send you. I'll send you from my
Right,
mail.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Ridwan, sorry, we jumped into a different subject. Yes. Anything to add?
Hi, this is Nicholas.
It's okay.
Can you also share the same thing with me? I'll send you my email as well.
Please do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Amar already showed if you log in, you can actually use the template. Actually, when you go to resume, they have a lot of templates, right? So I'm not sure you guys can see or not, but let me just share my screen so that you guys understand what I'm talking. So in our login, right? So we will have this recommended reports. So in this particular resume, actually we have exactly the same scale, the one like that you just mentioned, this one, if I'm not mistaken. Right. So I already opened over
Where is this when I
here. So
open my
you
Copilot? Opening my Copilot, where is all this resume?
okay, can you log in to this particular site now, office.com? Okay, can you just log into office.com? I will.
You mean not the generic Copilot? I need to specifically log into my Hotmail.
Okay. Do you have
Rather,
Microsoft 365 account?
Ridwan, rather that, just share the direct document itself so that they can just edit that.
Yeah. Yes, I can share that. Let me just share to you. That will be easier for you.
I thought the
Okay,
Microsoft
download the
365 is only Office. When I was working, the Office uses the Microsoft 365 account. But personally, I don't have that.
Okay, understand. Okay.
Personally, you don't need a subscription to access this because this is officially given. I'll give even an external link where you can download the templates. Give me a second.
Yeah, correct. Yes, that's true.
There you have the ranking one. I saw it.
Yeah.
Share this one. So you can actually go to the Microsoft Word resume builder. I share the link. You can actually use that link, just log in using your normal account.
Like
You
a
can see all
hotmail.
the templates that are there.
Log in using.
Yeah, just open the latest link that I shared. Just log in using normal Hotmail account.
Wait,
You can see
Start
all
with a
the
template.
templates, right? When you open, even before the login. Yeah.
Correct. Then do I really have to log in?
You don't need to log in, by the way.
Once you click, it will ask you to log in.
So whatever
To
the
sign in.
template.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me sign in now and see.
So once you click edit, you will need to log in. So you can use those things exactly the one that you want.
So
I'm
fingerprint.
using my live account. I can still edit. Yeah. Just give it a try, and if you want the template, we can just share it to you. No problem.
Kai Carter, right? The same one she was.
Signing in.
Yeah, use some your live.com or hotmail.com. So it will log in. You don't need a license for it. It's a free.
Yeah.
It's just that I seldom use Microsoft Office online. Actually, now I'm in already.
Okay.
I can see all the
Okay.
templates here.
Correct.
Yep. Correct. True. That is true.
Awesome.
Actually, got a lot of templates there that people don't notice.
Because we are ignorant. At least I am.
No, we haven't got a chance to time to spend for exploring it. That's it. There are a lot of stuff which is by default part of your logins or part of your email accounts.
But then again, the AI won't be so smart to import your details from your existing CV to a new template, right?
To be frank, Microsoft follows certain principles on the AI. Few sections or few scenarios, it has to be done from user interface. They have certain ethical approach called responsible AI principles, right? So based on the sanity, based on the dignity of the data, they recommend few things to be done by a human, not an AI. That is what they have been following. It's called responsible AI. They have chosen the fairness and safety as a standard to give access to any individual who wants to use AI. There are some perimeters which Microsoft has kept as a border, because resume is something reference to an individual accreditations or reference to showcase themselves, right? It helps you also to improvise it, but it will not do automatically the chances or changes by default. You can use Copilot to improvise your CV look and feel or the data. You can do your own formatting by using the Word templates. That's how it is. Make sense, though?
Hey, just now, right, based on the previous slides or whatever that you've shared, your Copilot is side by side to the CV. And I
Correct.
can't seem to find that when you just click insert. So right now at this OneDrive Live, I just open a CV.
Would you able to
Can I
share the
just
screen? Would you able to share the screen so that Ridwan or myself can help you? Maybe
how do I let me see?
maybe Ridwan, do we need to connect
Yes.
separately and guide her, because we should not others to hold up? It's almost
Yeah. I
10 minutes.
think yeah, you can reach us directly. We are inside the group. I can just ping you to Teams or even to your email here, and we can have a look together. Yeah.
Nicholas and Zoe, maybe you have shared your email ID. Just ping to us on the group. Okay, maybe we can share a separate link, because we should not hold up the others on the call, right? So that we can help you out one-on-one. Maybe Ridwan can help you out directly. Yeah.
Yeah. So for you, we should.
You see my screen now? I'm sharing my screen. You all see?
This one, maybe we can take it offline.
Am I interrupting something? I stopped sharing. Doesn't seem to. feel.
It's okay, never mind. I can reach out to you and help, no problem. So I think it was a good discussion. So at least people learn something on Copilot. There's a different versions of Copilot. So Amma presented just now the free versions, the pay versions, and the enterprise versions, right? So if you don't see the Copilot icons when you log in using your personal email, so probably you don't have the license, right? But it doesn't stop you to use Copilot. You can use the Copilot using the web version, the free one, and generate and edit your content, but it won't be automated, right? So it depends on the versions of Copilot that you have. Right. So I think that's all for today. I believe Amma did a lot of the talking today, sharing, and Andy did help us as well. I hope there will be questions, but we only have 1 hour for all of the session. We will reach out to you. You can reach out to me as well, right? So my email, just let me just key in over here. Hmm. So you can reach out to me or even reach out to Amma. We are happy to help you in your in using your Copilot, right? So that's all for from us today. Thank you very much for joining. So 2 weeks from now we will have another session and different type of content. Thank you.
Thank you, Ridwan.
Thank you, Amma. Thank you, Lorin. Thank you, Ian.